Self-confidence. That is one of the most asked question. How do I develop self-confidence on Quora to me? So I'm creating this video about self-confidence. I'm going to tell you 4 things about self-confidence. What is self-confidence or self-esteem or self-efficacy? Why we need self-confidence? What are the benefits of self-confidence? The third one, I'll tell you 7 practices to build self-confidence. And the fourth one is 6 key attributes a self-confident person shows. So stay tuned and learn about self-confident and become self-confident. So what is self-confidence? The Psychology Dictionary defines self-confidence as an individual's trust in his or her own abilities, capacities, and judgments, or belief that he or she can successfully face day-to-day life's challenges. So self-confidence, the key word is trust. So you have trust in yourself that you can face challenges. So that means self-confidence. So you don't have a lot of self-doubt. Yes, we do have self-doubt in certain things, but you do have that growth mindset that I can. So I can do this thing if I practice, if I learn. So that is self-confidence for you. Why we need self-confidence, the benefits of self-confidence. So I'll tell you one by one what are the benefits of self-confidence. High self-esteem or self-confidence is associated with you get better health, better social life, so the confident people can engage in better relationships, protection against mental disorders and social problems, obviously, healthy coping and mental well-being. So the people who are self-confident, they can cope well with the adversity of life. If you teach kids about self-confidence, they can perform better at school. They have higher job satisfaction in the middle age. So if you've been teaching your kids self-confidence, they would have better job satisfaction. Self-esteem is also strongly linked to higher level of happiness. The people who are confident that they can deal with their life, they can get more happiness. And it increases the chance of survival after surgical procedures. So self-confidence is one of the key attributes which we all should learn. I'm saying learn, to get a lot of benefits as I mentioned above. So that's why I'm going to tell you the 7 practices which is going to build self-confidence, and if you practice this regularly, it is going to give you benefits which I just mentioned above. So let's get into the 7 practices which is going to build self-confidence for you. The first one, the posture of confidence. So when you are sitting straight or smiling, or you are having the power pose, which is something like this, your brain changes your mood. There is a great talk about this, about the power of your posture on TED and YouTube. You can search for Amy, A-M-Y-C-U-D-D-Y, Amy Curry, and you can listen to her TED talk, which talks about how your posture increases your self-confidence and changes your mood. So first tip, practice the posture of confidence. The second tip, one of my favorite, and if you are following me for a while, you will know what that is. Be in now. So be in now, become mindful. So mindfulness has shown significant benefits to people, and that has increased their well-being and self-confidence. So if you are not living in your head, you will be able to live in the present moment, and you can respond to the real life situations rather than procrastinating, fearing about them. So being in the present moment is one of the best skills to increase your self-confidence level. So practice mindfulness. The third technique is enjoy stress. So what does that mean, enjoying stress? Because I talk about stress reduction, but why we enjoy stress? We try to be fearful of getting out of our comfort zone because it becomes stressful. Some stress in life motivates us, and as we conquer a stressful situation, we become more and more self-confident. So to give you an example, if I have to go for a public speech, if I am getting stressed or having anxiety, but when I give my first public speech, I will become more confident about delivering the second one. So by practicing and accepting the stress, you will be able to become more confident. The fourth technique or the practice which I recommend is moving more. So what moving more does is it releases endorphin, and endorphin gives you the feel good feeling in your brain, and that kind of a feeling that increases your self-confidence. When you feel good about yourself, that is automatically going to give you self-confidence. So increase your movement or exercise and increase the endorphins. So a simple practice to exercise more and become self-confident. Number 5 is taking risks. So take risks and make mistakes. So basically, we are fearful about failing. When we are stuck in our comfort zones, we don't take risks because there is a fear of failure. So try to take small risks, make mistakes. Every accomplishment has mistakes part of it. So we all make mistakes. So slowly and steadily accept that mistakes are part of any accomplishment. We all screw up. So take those risks, and as you take these small risks, it is going to help you build your self-confidence. So plan the risks which you are going to take. That could be speaking with a stranger, that could be a small task, but that small things changes your brain patterns and neurons. That is going to help you become more self-confident. So that's the 5th tip about taking risks and making mistakes. Good goals. So taking and setting up goals is one of the key strategies which you can use to become self-confident. So there is a technique called SMART goal settings. SMART. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, A stands for attainable, R stands for relevant and reliable, and T stands for time bound. So SMART goal setting has been proven to give you more achievements in your goals, and I have a video about SMART goal settings as well, and I teach in more detail about how you can set goals in my program. So SMART goal setting is one of the technique. When you set your goals accurately, you will be able to achieve them, and that increases your self-confidence. So the tip is to set SMART goals. The 7th one is ask and offer help. So we are into this bubble of self-reliance. You have to do everything on your own and you cannot seek help. So when we seek help and build a team, we can achieve a lot of things. We are not born with all the skills, so we learn the skills from others. So when we ask for help, that gives us certain skills, and that can also help us achieve our goals or get out of the stressful situation. So seeking help builds confidence. Also, helping others is one of the way where you can feel more confident. When we help others, we build self-confidence. Research shows collaboration among people create the most powerful results. Martin Seligman, the father of positive psychology, says doing a kindness produces the single most reliable increase in momentary well-being than any other exercise we have tested. So, asking and offering help is one of the most important techniques. Now I'm going to tell you, recap the 7 practices which we talked about: posture of confidence, be in now or practice mindfulness, enjoy stress, move more, take risks and make mistakes, set good goals, and ask and offer help. So in a nutshell, self-confidence is a practice, it's a skill which we need to try and build, develop and maintain. So once you build self-confidence, does not mean you will be self-confident forever. There might be a situation which throws you around and you might lose your self-confidence. So these 7 techniques are going to help you build, develop and maintain your self-confidence. So I'll tell you, there are 6 key attributes a self-confident person shows. So here are the 6 attributes. The first one is a greater sense of self-worth, so they feel good about themselves. Greater enjoyment in life and in activities, so they enjoy every aspect of their life. Freedom from self-doubt, so they have very good self-acceptance. Freedom from fear and anxiety. Freedom from social anxiety and less stress. So that's what they feel. They have less fear and anxiety about taking challenges. More energy and motivation to act. As you act more, you will gain more energy and motivation to take small or big challenges in your life. And the last one is more enjoyable time interacting with other people at social gatherings. So what it gives you is, it gives you more enjoyable time interacting with other people at social gatherings. So you are more able to relate to people and have good conversations. So before we leave, I'll tell you this last quote from Martin Seligman. Well-being cannot just exist in our own head. It is a combination of actually having meaning, good relationships, and accomplishment.